Sequential proportional approval voting, or SPAV for short, is a proportionally representative voting system based on approval voting. Invented by the statistician Thorvald Thiel in 1899, it was used in Sweden for a short time in the early 1900s. If there is a motivation, you can likely find it in Citation too. I didn't bother to find out because A, it's 88 pages long, and more importantly B, I don't understand Swedish. Here is how an SPAV election works. When a voter arrives at the polling station, they receive a ballot that looks like this. Note that it uses the same ballot as approval elections. The voter then votes for a candidate by filling in the corresponding bubble. Crucially, the voter is allowed to vote for as many candidates as they want. They may fill in any number of bubbles. After all ballots have been cast, it is time for tabulation. There are a number of rounds, equal to the number of seats being filled. Before the first round, each ballot is assigned a number, called a weight. Each ballot starts with a weight of 1, but this will be changed in some rounds. Each round consists of 2 steps. 1. Calculate the score of each candidate. For each ballot, if they approve of a candidate, add the weight of the ballot to the candidate's score. If they do not approve of a candidate, add nothing to that candidate's score. The candidate with the highest score is elected. 2. Reweight ballots. For every ballot that approves of the candidate that was just elected, reduce its weight. If the ballot currently has weight 1, reduce it to 1/2. If it is currently 1/2, reduce it to 1/3. 1/3 is reduced to 1/4, 1/4 to 1/5, and so on. And that's it. Let's see an example. Suppose 100 people are voting for the 3 best shapes. The ballots come in and they look like this. 4 people approved of the line and the 3-4-5 triangle. 8 people approved of the line, the 3-4-5 triangle, and the isosceles triangle, and so on. The square has the highest score of 56, and so is elected first. Then, ballots that approved of the square are reweighted to 1/2. Next, we once again look for the highest score. This time, it is the pentagon with a score of 37.5. The ballots that have not yet elected a candidate are reweighted to 1/2, but the ballots that also elected the square are reweighted to 1/3. Finally, the shape with the highest remaining score is the isosceles triangle, with a score of 26.5. As such, the 3 elected shapes are the square, the pentagon, and the isosceles triangle. SPAV is a cardinal voting system that uses approval ballots. It is a utilitarian system. It does not pass the majority criterion. SPAV is monotonic for a fixed number of seats with respect to individual candidates, but violates other definitions of monotonicity. It is unknown if SPAV passes or fails the participation criterion. It is a proportionally representative voting system.